Hey y'all, this is Brandy from Southern Crafts DIY, and I want to say hey to all my returning viewers and welcome any new viewers. Like always, if you follow me on social media, which the links are down below, you'll have seen a list of everything needed for today's project. Now, I'm just going to have fun with this project. I really don't know how it's going to come out looking. I've had my thoughts on how I'm going to do it. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I just bought some of the supplies and I thought it'd be fun to do this. So we're going to jump in and I'm going to tell you what's needed and show you what's needed for this project. So let's go ahead and start it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is just a piece of wood. It doesn't matter what size you get it. I always buy the 2-pack shelves from Dollar Tree for my signs because I just love the size of it. And it already has the 2 holes no matter which way you do it if you decide you want to do that. So you're going to need that, and if you don't want to get this or you can't find this, you can just get whatever, and you can either pre-drill some holes or just glue whatever you're going to use to hang it on the back, or you can set it up as a non-hanging sign. So you're going to need that. And if you do get one with holes in it that has multiple holes like that, you'll need some spackle because we only need 2 of those 4 holes. And if you don't want to, there are options around. If you don't have spackle or you can't afford spackle, I can show you what to do later on after I use my spackle to take care of that. Alright, so that's what's another thing needed. Now, these is what I just bought, and this is the reason why I decided to do this project. I bought these really cool fun colored neon paints from Dollar Tree. I don't know how they're gonna look. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I like how this comes out. So we're gonna be using these on this project. It's orange, pink, yellow, and green neon colors. So we're gonna be using that. We're gonna be using a dark brown. This is Java from Folk Art. So I'm going to be using that. And then I'm going to be using my Snow White, my white from Waverly. Just need dark brown and white if you don't have those. We're going to be needing some twine. I got this for 75 cents at Walmart. You can get twine at Dollar Tree. Just whatever. This was on sale. That's why I picked it up. The next thing you're going to be needing is some little cutouts. I got these, from Dollar Tree. I'm going to pick them up. So I got these from Dollar Tree last year, I believe it is, and it was different. I don't think these all came in the same container, but you don't have to use these exact ones. But you want some Easter cutouts to use, and you could probably get some from another store if you don't find any at Dollar Tree. Just go to a craft store. So you're going to need that. You're going to be needing some hot glue. And of course, to cut the twine, you'll need some kind of scissors or something. So let's jump in and get started so I can show you how to make this project. So we're going to go ahead, and you don't have to do this. This just helps keep the spackle in if you're spackling it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some tape on the back on the 2 spots that I'm going to spackle. So it's just some painter's tape. It just helps keep the spackle in where you want it. So the first step I am going to do is spackle. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you're also going to need paintbrush if you're going to be painting, so let's not forget that, which I tend to do a lot, by the way. So I'm just trying to get this nice and filled up. Now, Dollar Tree does sell spackle. I got this from Walmart because at the time that I bought it, Dollar Tree did not have any spackle for me, my Dollar Trees. So I'm trying to get it nice and smooth so that you don't see anything. Now this, like I said, what I'm going to do is my interpretation of it. You can do whatever you want. So, which I'm also going to mention, I'm going to be writing on this. So, I am going to use a white paint pen, paint marker, but you can actually just use the paint with a paintbrush, and you can use stencils, you can use stickers. If you have a Cricut, you can make you some letters with the Cricut. So that is the first step, and I'm going to let that dry, and while that is drying, I'm going to move on to the next step. So hold on one second. I don't need much, so I'm just going to take this paint that's on the seal and use it first, and I'm just going to paint these pieces. And this, I have not used this paint yet, so I don't know how it's going to work, y'all. This was just something, like I said, that I saw and I just really wanted to do, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm probably going to need more paint than that, but I need to let them dry so that I know what it looks like. So I'm going to give me a second and I'll move on. Alright, so we're just, well, that one didn't even have a thingy on it. That was weird. Okay, so we're just taking, we're going to paint each one. And I'll probably do more than one coat. I did 2 on my carrot. I just want to see what it looks like before I decide. So, like I said, I just bought these. I only paid like $1 a piece at Dollar General for this paint. So, it is what it is. So, we're just going to take our time and paint each one and go from there. Now, I will tell you this, the bunny I'm going to paint white, but I thought I would maybe paint this green, and I thought I'd paint this pink and put it over it just so that, I'm not sure, I might switch, I might do the bottom pink and the top green so the pink parts can show through. Just give me a second, let me decide. Alright, so I'm going to do the pink on the bottom, and it'll show through. When I get to it, it does have a thing. It's just... Alright, so. And this is supposed to be like a Easter egg. So it'll be like a green egg with pink pieces on it. Is what it's supposed to come out looking like. So we'll see if it works the way I'm hoping. Just something fun to do, y'all. Alright, so we'll let that dry, and then we'll do my green one next. And this is just, I think this is a cool little project anybody can do. Kids, adult, whatever. That's a fun idea. Just get this all painted and looking nice. And then we'll go from there. Definitely going to need more than one coat of each one. Alright, so we're going to take this and let it all dry and do another coat. So it comes out looking good. Alright, so bear with me. Alright, I like the way they're looking so far, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white and go ahead and paint my rabbit. Oh, or make a mess. One or the other, you know. I'm good at both of those things, by the way. Try this again. So, I don't know, I just thought a white rabbit would be cute for Easter. Y'all can do it any way y'all want, interpret it how y'all want to make it look. I just thought this is something I want it to look like. So. So. It may not be in screen, me painting it, but it's a little hard for me to see. So, it might be why it's not in camera. But I'm just painting the whole bunny white. So, it's not 100%. You have to see what I'm doing. Y'all know what a white bunny looks like. So there's my white bunny. I'm gonna let him dry. Give me a second. And then we can move on to the next step, which is painting the actual board. Which, to do that first, you have to, this should be dry enough. So I'm going to have to sand all this off. And I'm not going to do that in screen, but that is if you use the spackle, you'll have to sand it smooth. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll get back to it. Alright. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint this. And like I said, I picked brown because I want the other colors to pop. So, and this is totally your choice. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. So, like I said, I will show y'all after I'm done with this what you can do if you don't have spackle. So just paint the sign the color you want it to be. I need to get some, this is my craft table, so I'm not too concerned if it gets paint all over it, but I need to get some paper to put on the table that I can get rid of after I use it. Just help keep the table more clean, because this table stays dirty. And of course you're going to paint the whole thing, front, sides, back. I always do that. I feel it gives it a more finished look. I say that every time I do it, just to remind y'all why I'm doing it. And don't be scared to use some paint, y'all. I like to make sure mine is painted. Full coverage. Oh, I just made a mess of myself, y'all. I do that a lot. I need to get an apron so that I quit making a mess of my clothes. So I tend to wear the same outfits a lot when I'm doing this because they're already ruined, and I don't want to ruin any of my other outfits. So yeah, I tend not to wear too many different outfits when I do my videos because I make messes. Alright, so I'm gonna let this dry, and I'll paint some more. Alright, now that it is dry, we're gonna move on to the next step, and I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna explain to y'all what you can do if you don't have spackle and they have holes on it. So you just take your little characters and you can just glue them over the holes, see? And then they won't be there, and it works just as well if you have no way of doing it. So this is the way I was thinking about doing this. So let me show y'all. Let me get this up. I think it's so cute, this little dot. So we're gonna do like this. Isn't that cute? I'm really happy with this. I didn't exactly know how I was gonna go with this, but this was the way it came out. And to me personally, these do not feel like neon, but I only did 2 coats, and it is Dollar Tree paint, but I like it, Dollar General paint, but I like it regardless. It is cute colors. They come out well. I personally wouldn't call them neon, because if you look at this, that looks neon. This does not look neon. So it might just be it needs a lot more coats than it is, but I am fine with it the way it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue it on there. Please ignore that. My husband always likes to text me when I'm doing this. So hopefully he doesn't text again, but he probably will. So we're just going to add some glue on here and glue them down. They don't have to be nothing perfect, but I just thought this was a super cute idea. So let me see about getting this glued on the thing. Give me a second, let me clean it up a little, if I can. So I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on what y'all think would look good. So please share these thoughts with me. I would love some ideas on what I can do. And I got this a little off, but it's fine. You won't know unless you really pay attention. So it's not 100% where it's supposed to be, but it's still fun. Okay. So just keep doing it. Alright. And then we're going to put the little chickie. People call them ducks. I don't know why. They're baby chicks for Easter. Alright. So there's the little baby chick. And it's probably because a lot of people paint them yellow, but baby chicks are yellow. So alright, so that is done. This is, like I said, this is a really super easy, simple project, and it comes out really cute. So now I'm going to write on it, hopefully, if it ain't messed up. Give me a second, let me fix the paint. So I just want to write on there, Happy Easter, and I picked white, and hopefully it comes out looking good, because I used brown for the actual background color. So I'm just gonna write Happy Easter. It doesn't have to look perfect. I'm never gonna have it look perfect. Just do your writing style. You can try to make it look a little more fancy, and I accidentally pulled my rabbit off, so I'm gonna re-glue them on there. But see how easy and simple it is to make a cute little sign for Easter. So we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna re-glue our little rabbit on there. Right where I had him last time. And clean it up. I'm gonna make sure that's dry before I do the next step. So I have a heat gun. You can use a heat gun or a hair dryer, but I'm gonna dry my Happy Easter. And as you can see, I didn't do anything too fancy. Yep, it's dry. I just wrote my Happy Easter on there. I'm not trying to be all fancy and all that because I am not a fancy person, so it wouldn't work too well. So now I'm going to take my twine. This is the last step. I'm going to use my hot glue and stick it together so it can go through there. Alright, so I'm going to take my twine and I'm going to go through here. And I'm going to go through the other side. And you can do this several different ways. I just like doing it like this, which you don't have to. Give me a second, let me cut this off. So, you can actually just simply stick it through one side and tie a knot on the back and do the same on the other side. But I don't know why, but I just like doing it like this. So we're gonna do it like this. I don't know, I meant to cut it first before I tried to. I have my dumb blonde moments, y'all. I really do. So. Alright. So now we're just gonna take and we're gonna tie it into a knot. And I'm not too concerned if I get a little off because I can always fix it. So that's not bad. Alright, so what I do after I get the knot tied is to make sure the knot doesn't come out because everything always wants to work against me. I add a little hot glue to the knot. Just to make sure it ain't going nowhere, y'all. Alright, so. And there's my cute, easy, Happy Easter sign that, I don't know, y'all, I just love it. It literally was just something that popped in my head and I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. And I love how it came out. It's so cute, y'all. So, I enjoyed making this project. I hope y'all did too. And if y'all did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Because it does help my channel to grow. And I will see y'all next time.